makes sense. Now, how did HBCU Change come about? And I'm gonna tell you something before you start telling me how it came about. I can tell that you've been working on it for a while
Yes.
because people have come to me with your idea
Okay.
that are in Atlanta.
Okay.
So I have a feeling that you get around.
Yep.
A lot of people know you, and
Yep.
they've heard you talking,
Yep.
and they thought that they could come to me, and we could do it. So I know you've been grinding. That's a great thing.
I've been at this for over 2 years,
Yeah.
working on this project for over 2 years. But the thing is, it's kind of like that question that you asked earlier about is entrepreneur built or born? The reality is when something is for you, it's for you. Other people can go and try to steal your idea. They can try to duplicate it, but they can't do it like you can do it. And so what you will see, and I don't know if you had the opportunity to download the app yet, but this app is excellence through and through, and it's done right because what I understand is that um, the black consumer is a tough consumer. Okay, and and they know they expect a lot from you, and more that they would probably expect from someone else. And so I wanted to take my time and do this right and make sure that when you open this app and when you download this app, you're downloading something like a Cash App. You're downloading something like Acorn. The quality is there. The security is there. Everything is there. The customer service is there. Everything is there through and through. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to this application because it's excellence through and through. And so other people think that they can do what you're doing, but they have no idea what it takes to pull something like this off and have the success that we've had so far.
Right. Yeah. And everybody, the three people that have come to me, none of them had any follow through. And that's normal when people try to take other people's ideas.
Sure.
They don't have that energy to see it through, and then they don't know how to see it through.
And this is cash intensive. I mean, I don't know who it is, but listen, I promise you, man, this costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do it right, this is not something that you could do for $10,000. I swear.
Right. Right. So, you say it's capital intensive, and I know just building something is hard. And I know, just like the story that you told earlier, you tried to go rake leaves with just yourself, but you had to go get someone else.
Sure.
What does your team look like, and how did you build that in building HBCU Change?
So I've surrounded myself with a phenomenal team, all HBCU grads, by the way.
Awesome.
But we are led by we call him the OG of the team. His name is Tommy Dortch, and Mr. Dortch has a long history of supporting HBCUs, supporting Black causes. Period. And so he is kind of our true captain, if you will. I'm the CEO, but he's the captain of the ship. And then we have a gentleman by the name of Rufus Montgomery. Rufus is set on the boards of several HBCUs as well as being executive at HBCUs. And then my marketing team, a gentleman by the name of Jay Carter, who went to Florida A&M University, Steve Canal, and Troy Brown. And so we have a phenomenal team, a team that have had a history of giving back to HBCUs over and over again, millions of dollars back to HBCUs. And so they believe in me. They believe in the app. And so we're going to push forward as a unit to truly achieve our goal of raising $1 billion for HBCUs in 5 years.
Right. That's awesome. And I've heard three or four of those names in passing. I don't know them well, but Steve Canal kind of stands out to me a little bit.
Yes.
But everyone has done well. Maybe because I went to Florida A&M as well.
Okay.
That's
What year did you graduate from Florida A&M?
06.
Okay. So Jay's a bit older than you, but Jay Carter is a very popular alum at Florida A&M University. He does the largest music festival, Black music festival in the country by the name of One Music Fest.
Okay.
Here in Atlanta, and it's over 50,000 African Americans that attend One Music Fest, and so
Right.
that's the claim to fame, what he's known for.
That's a big deal. Now,
Yeah.
what goes into building an app or the HBCU Change app to be specific?
I think first and foremost, you have to get you a good developer. My developer, I want to give him a shout out. His name is Troy Wilson. Troy is a phenomenal developer, phenomenal designer. So that's first and foremost. You have to get someone who knows exactly what they're doing. Um, I made some mistakes early on. Uh, a lot of times you get people who say that they're developers, but then they try to form out the work to someone overseas, and then it comes back and it's not done right. You need
Right.
to get if you're going to build out an app, you need to get someone who's going to actually be doing the work themselves and know how to
Right.
build it and do it themselves. So that's one. Number two, I have a great legal team as well
Okay.
because you need to make sure that everything is properly trademarked and things of that nature, and that you're protecting yourselves from any liabilities that may be out there.
Hmm.
Um, and then, most importantly, you have to have a dynamic marketing team because we put out these big numbers and saying $1 billion in 5 years. Well, you have to have this marketing team that's going to help you achieve getting users to download the app so you can achieve that big number. And so it's just a combination of having the right team members in the right places at the right time, and us all working as a unit to achieve this ultimate goal.
Right. Now, how do you market this? Because it's a lot of stuff that comes across our desk on a daily basis. Like we see, just hundreds of things people pitching,
Sure,
and so I got a keen eye for bullshit. And when yours came across, I had already heard of what you were doing. So
sure.
you were in the right marketing channels already. You probably had multiple touch points, and then the people that were reaching out were doing it in the right way. So how do you look at marketing? Do you look at it as going broad and traditional? Do you go new school and just social media? So give me a how you look at marketing from a broad view, and then some tactics if you want to.
I think first and foremost, um, it's very akin to like a presidential campaign. Okay, so you first and foremost you do grassroots. You want to meet the people where they are, and that is um, you and your team. You use your network and the influencers in your network to build a brand and get the brand out there. Because what that does first and foremost, that builds trust. You want people to actually trust that what you're coming up with isn't some bullshit, if you will. Excuse my language. And then from there, you build out your ambassadors of your brand. And these are the people who go out and they have followings, and their followings trust them to go out and market your brand. And then you overlay all that with just traditional social media marketing and things of that nature.
Right.
And it's a perfect storm that kind of keeps it in everyone's face.
Yeah. You get it all the way, Xavier. You totally get it.